Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we help you improve your English listening and speaking skills through interesting stories and lessons. Today, I have a very special story to share with you, one that my grandmother used to tell me when I was a child. It's a story about a tiger, full of fascinating metaphors and some interesting slang that we'll break down together. So, let's get started. Once upon a time, in a dense jungle, there lived a mighty tiger named Sheru. Sheru was not just any tiger. He was the king of the jungle. All the other animals respected and feared him because of his strength and wisdom. In this part of the story, Sheru is portrayed as an idol. An idol is someone greatly admired or revered. In English, we often use the term idol to describe a person who is looked up to, like a celebrity or a hero. In our story, Sheru is an idol because of his powerful presence and leadership. One day, while roaming the jungle, Sheru came across a small, frightened deer. The deer's eyes were as wide as saucers, and it trembled like a leaf in the wind. Sheru, feeling merciful, decided to let the deer go. The phrase, "eyes as wide as saucers," is a metaphor. It's a way to describe the deer's fear by comparing its wide eyes to saucers. Similarly, "trembled like a leaf" is another metaphor, comparing the deer's shaking to the way leaves move in the wind. These metaphors help create a vivid picture in the listener's mind. Later in the story, Sheru meets an old friend, a wise monkey named Babu. Babu was known for his cleverness and his ability to solve problems. When Sheru explained his encounter with the deer, Babu chuckled and said, "Sheru, you've got a heart of gold." The phrase, "heart of gold," is a piece of slang meaning someone is very kind and compassionate. In English, using slang and colloquial expressions can make your speech sound more natural and conversational. As the story goes on, Sheru's kingdom faces a drought and water becomes scarce. The animals start to panic, but Sheru remains calm, like the eye of a storm. This metaphor, like the eye of a storm, describes Sheru's calmness in the midst of chaos, comparing it to the calm center of a violent storm. Through his wisdom and leadership, Sheru manages to find a hidden water source and saves the jungle. This story teaches us about courage, leadership, and the importance of helping others. It's not just a story about a tiger, it's about the qualities that make someone a true leader. Let's take a moment to break down some of the key metaphors and slang we've encountered. Eyes as wide as saucers. This means someone is extremely surprised or scared. Imagine how big saucers are, and then picture someone's eyes being that big. It shows a lot of emotion. Trembled like a leaf. This means someone is shaking a lot, usually from fear or cold. Leaves often shake or tremble when the wind blows, so this metaphor helps us picture that movement. Heart of gold. This slang expression means someone is very kind and caring. It's a compliment you can use to describe a person's good nature. Like the eye of a storm, this metaphor is used to describe someone who remains calm and composed in a difficult or chaotic situation. The eye of a storm is the calm center of a hurricane, surrounded by strong winds and rain. As you practice your English listening and speaking skills, try to use metaphors and slang expressions. They add color to your language and make it more engaging. When you hear a new phrase, write it down and look up its meaning. Practice using it in sentences until you feel comfortable. Thank you for joining me today and listening to my grandmother's tiger story. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new about English metaphors and slang. Remember, practicing these elements can make your English more natural and expressive. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more stories and English learning tips. See you next time. Bye.